Hey, welcome. Here's the preemptive Libra full moon message. Y'all motherfuckers know it's my birthday. But before I go any further, understand that Mercury is in Taurus, so you gotta think about all the things you value and make sure you already have it. Apparently it's Mexican tradition. Can you sing the song? Can you sing the song? Okay, 3. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? 2. Okay. Sing them.
Dale, 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 no pierdas el tino, porque si lo pierdes, pierdes el camino. Ya le diste una, ya le diste 2, ya le diste 3 y tu tiempo se acabó.
Does it count if I'm like, oi, did I get it?
Yes, of course, you can watch now.
Oi. Ah! Oh! Okay, you weren't lying about the clay part. That thing is hard. Is the clay supposed to break or no?
Yes, of course.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay, happy birthday to me. Enjoy this Libra Moon Astro Download. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. This is Libra Moon. Here's your Astro Download for the time being. A lot of things have shifted, okay? Mars is officially out of Aquarius and went through that 29th degree. This is what I was trying to tell you before about you choosing your community, you choosing your clique, you starting to separate yourself with a very objective mind, and you're no longer worried about what people say or don't say. Okay, now this is a full moon in Libra, which is now revealing private parts about where Libra sits in your personal chart. And there's an experience that I just happened to have happen that really just kind of helped me solidify this. And it's all about this 26 degree. Libra will go full moon at 26 degrees, Aries at 26 degrees. Aries being an individual, Libra being how you relate to others as an individual. Now, within that, and the fact that we went through the 29th, the final degree in Aquarius, this means that something dramatic will happen. That energetic degree of 29th is right before it transfers signs. Now Mars is officially into Pisces. We're going to start really practicing with new divination tools. Okay, you're going to start practicing what religion looks like for you, whether that's a spiritual religion, church, Catholicism, whatever it is. Religion is a part of Pisces. Pisces being home at Jupiter, right? This is one of the moments where, and as I tell you this little story because it has a relation, a couple months ago somebody reached out to me. Boom, they got me on email. Boom, they got to my actual phone number. Boom, there were different things that happened where connections were looking to be made, and then eventually there was a pullout. Okay, great. Before that pullout, events were attended, and it was just one of these moments like, oh man, I love this. It came into like the background events off of YouTube, and it's like, oh my God, I've been looking for this tribe, this community for so long. Like, this is just so beneficial for me, yada, 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 yada. Super responsive in this, like, more like, I don't know, like 15, 20 people in a Zoom call. And we were just doing like whatever, our mantras and meditations and sound therapy and yada, yada, yada. Part of the tribe, okay, quote unquote. And boom, I'm like, okay, so now this event goes back out. And the response was, hi, not interested, please lose my number. And this moment in my heart just was like, it like flooded. And I was like, what just happened on the flood? Because the immediate response was, yes, ma'am, moving on. But this flood was like, what is actually going on in this exact moment? And this is where you start really breaking in and understand what this Mars and Pisces would do, and how that energetic degree starts to split communities, starts to split who your tribe is, starts to split who you decide you will and will not talk to. The reason I bring all this up is we have to understand that when you have Aries season, who is the individual, and Libra as the full moon, who is how you relate as an individual with your own unique powers, your own unique supernatural abilities with other people socially, you're starting to really understand this important fact. She's not wrong. I'm not wrong. This is not about you versus me, me versus you. None of that is ever a part of anything. We have to understand and get away from this duality of good and bad. Understand that all demons are not bad demons. And I just saw this recently in a post. You know, all angels are not good angels just because it's an angel. We have to understand this. And it's the same between you relating with other people socially. She or I is not good or bad, all right? The duality is completely transcending. With Mars officially at 0 degrees of Pisces, this is the most unique energy as we get into the final closing of that astrological wheel before it goes Mars back into Aries. So this is us finding our way to surrender and sacrifice which parts of us did we used to relate and link to as I used to be like this. I used to relate to people like this. I used to go ahead and sacrifice this exact part of my identity in order to socially be accepted and agree with others. So what am I saying? You're no longer socially agreeing with others that you don't agree with. You're no longer using agreeing with people or being agreeable as a form of manipulation. At this point now, you're finding yourself sacrificing and surrendering to this is just who I am today. This is just who I am now. So before I move forward with the rest of this message in the next couple minutes, what I want to say for starters is hola, hola, hola. My guy said, what's up? Eres famosa ahora. Hey. Look at that. And this is the beauty. As more people get out of your life, more people have space to get into your life. Understand this. And with all the Piscean energy in Jupiter in Pisces, Mars in Pisces, Neptune in Pisces, eventually the moon will be in Pisces. And there's one more, Venus is in Pisces. This is all going to conjunct at 12 degrees, sextiling Taurus energy and Mercury, okay? This is one of the shifts that many people didn't talk about, myself included. Mercury and Taurus is us and our mind thinking about how will we build what we have, what I have. Understand that Taurus is an individual energy. It does not give a fuck about you, okay? It gives a fuck about itself and what it owns and what its resources are and how it can use its resources for its own comfort and its own stability. So as a part of this, we have to understand that that's a stubborn energy. So someone decides that they need X, Y, and Z in their life, and that does not include you. Do not take things personal. This is us just recalibrating what side we're on. Understanding there's no good side, there's no bad side. There's not even a neutral side. It just doesn't exist. You have to take each and every scenario case by case and not so personal. No matter who in your life is being stubborn, because Mercury and Aries is making all of us a little bit more stubborn and all of us a little bit more hedonistic, willing to spend our resources and what we have on certain hedonistic pleasures, even if that's just staying at home and having to buy yourself a plant. Our mind is working on how to ground and get stabilized so that what? All this Piscean imagination energy can actually come through. Mars in Pisces, Mars being our assertion, how we assert ourselves, putting it into Pisces. This is water magic coming to the height of its expression. Water magic being intuition, being able to see paranormal activities, ghosts, blah, 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 blah. But even beyond and above that, this is cleansing. This is being able to connect and channel messages through your personal spirit guides, through your angels, through divination tools, tarot, astrology, X, Y, and Z. This is where we're starting to assert ourselves and practice actions that actually allow us to evolve spiritually, to expand our consciousness, okay, on that spiritual front, on that invisible front. This is still that moment that I have to make that mention. These are invisible warfares. You will have things that will go on and challenge you to actually socially, Libra full moon, which is still happening right now, April 16th, 2022. The Libra full moon will allow you to attach and connect with the groups that honor how you value yourself. So what am I saying? You cannot allow anybody else tell you or hurt you at a personal level where you begin to disvalue what you actually do value. This is where you fail. This is where you're on the wrong side of the war. Do not allow anybody else's social expression to determine how you value yourself. That's how you lose, I promise. So in this Libra full moon, understand that some of these conjunctions sextile is allowing you to actually, earth sign, Taurus, ground what your imagination looks like, to be able to create, if you're bold enough, Aries season, to dream a bigger dream for yourself and for your social groups, and how you guys practice what you practice, then you will benefit the most at these conjunctions. I can't wait for the next message on the Scorpio moon, because that's when shit gets real creepy. All right. Thank you. Like, subscribe. Understand that tomorrow on the full moon, we're doing an event. If you catch this in time, understand that it's a free event. You should pull up. We're gonna have a singer that's involved, tarot readings, a little bit of meditation to bring you in to the event. Understand that this singing is a part of the Piscean magic, using music as a form of therapy. This is something that you want to attend. This is something I want to see you at. Connect with the tribe in the background and be able to actually have a chance to talk rather than just listen. Thank you for your subscription. I'll see you soon.